Hi, today we're moving further with our roller work into massaging out the quads and the IT bands. Pretty intense work, so don't worry, it will hurt, but it'll be good for you. So you're gonna put that roller a little bit toward the front edge, front quarter of your mat. Walk your hands in front of it and then set up that roller so it's kind of near the knees, while your elbows line up underneath your shoulders. So you're assuming a plank position with your legs off the floor. Okay? Scoop those abs, widen the collarbone. You're going to want to actually assume a good plank position here, or you're going to start to get into your neck if you're not careful. So pushing your arms out in front of you, let that roller come up to the top of the thighs. Keep scooping the abs so you protect your back. And then push the forearms down onto the mat as you pull that roller back toward your knees. Going all the way up to the hips, all the way down to the knees. 2 more. All the way up to the hips. Exhale back to the knees. Last time. All the way up to the hips. Scoop those abs, press down with the arms, and bring it to the knees. Short passes here 5 times, right near the knees. 5, 4, just about a 3-inch range of motion. 3, keeping the abs scooped off the floor, relaxing the glutes, and then move to the middle of the thigh here. Same thing, just 3-inch range of motion. This one may hurt a little more. It depends on the person as to which part of your thigh may hurt while doing this. It's a good hurt though, don't worry. The more you release the quads and the IT bands like this, the less knee and hip pain and foot pain you will experience. Great, let's do 10 full passes turned out. So the thighs are turning out, heels pointing in toward each other, toes pointing away. Go all the way up and back down for 10 and 9. Your legs want to stay relaxed while your abs and arms are staying engaged. That way your legs can stay relaxed. If you release into everything else, then you'll get a lot of neck tension out of this. So we want to stay out of there. 3 more here. Start experimenting with how far you can turn out, what areas feel more tender, and spend time in those places. Last one. Now put your feet on the floor briefly to turn your thighs in a little bit. Kind of have to do that to help yourself get in this position. So you're pigeon-toed. 10 more here. Out and in. Anchor those shoulder blades. Pull the abs into the spine. Protect the back. This is where we're starting to loosen up the IT band, which is on the side of the leg here. Right where the quad and the hamstring kind of come together. 3 more. And press. 2. Last one. Now that we've warmed those up, loosened them up a little bit, moving into the IT band. So turning onto your right thigh, you're going to kind of roll back and forth on this and find out where it feels the most like bone. That's going to be right where the IT band's going to be intense, and we want to stay there if you can. Move down onto your right forearm. Your left knee will come toward the front edge of your roller. Push down with that right forearm so that you're lifting your chest, getting that rib up, and using a little oblique here. Moving that arm away a little bit to help you roll all the way down to your knee, all the way back to the hip. So you'll feel this pretty intensely if you've never done it before. And this really helps with knee problems or hip tension and lower back issues. They're all connected. The more you can release this area, the better you will feel on a regular basis. One more time like this. And then find particular spot that feels really tender, hold it there. And you're going to roll toward the quad and back toward the hamstring. And toward the quad or the top of the thigh and hamstring or the back of the thigh, yeah? Top and back. 2 more. Front and back and front and back. And switch sides. So go ahead and bring your hips down. Swing the legs around. And lift your hips up on the other side. So now your left hip is on the roller, left arm on the floor, right knee in front of you. Right hand can do whatever it wants. And roll to the top, or bottom where the knee is, and up toward the top of the thigh. And again, to the bottom where the knee, and up to the top. If you're not really feeling this, just lean back toward the hamstring or forward toward the quad, and you will find the spot that, again, feels like bone. It feels really, really tender. And one more like this. Coming back to a spot that feels really tender. Relax that leg on the roller and roll back and forward and back and forward. So you're going across the grain now, kind of separating. Feel it kind of click back and forth. That's okay. One more time. And go ahead and come off of that roller. You can move it this direction and lay vertically along your spine. Get an upper back release, chest release, neck release from any tension you may have gained doing that exercise. Have a good night.